Hi everybody, Karen O'Donnell from Imperfect EFT. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be discussing the stress related to a family member's or a loved one's health. This is real for a lot of people, and if you are a caregiver for somebody whose health is ailing or you're just worried about a specific issue that's going on, this is something that is real for a lot of people. And specifically for myself, I have had some loved ones who have gone through a lot of medical crises, and it is difficult to not feel anxious or nervous or stressed when taking care of people or just worrying about them going to the hospital, seeing their doctor, things like that. So this today video is going to be related to the stress and worry that we feel when a loved one is sick or ailing. So as always, I'm going to start my video talking about the way that we do our setup statement. So this is going to be our issue, the stress related to a loved one who has health issues. The thing I'm going to start concentrating on is where do we feel that in our bodies? And for me, I feel that in my head as a tension or a tightness. And today I'm going to give that number a 5 on a 0 to 10 scale. So 10 being the worst anxiety or frustration or worry that you have, and 0 being none. So think about that scale, where you feel it in your body and what it feels like. So write that number down as well as the sensation, and we're going to begin. So EFT is emotional freedom technique, and it's also known as tapping. It's been used for many, many years in the medical world, as well as self-help, as well as Western medicine. So we are going to start today with our EFT related to anxiety of a family member who is ailing or sick. So we start with the side of the hand, and it doesn't matter which hand you use. You're going to just gently tap with a couple of fingers, and I'm going to have you repeat after me. Even though I'm feeling very nervous and stressed related to my loved one being ill, I accept that's how I feel right now. So we're going to repeat those phrases. Even though I'm feeling really nervous and anxious about my family member being unhealthy right now, I accept that's how I feel right now. We're going to do it a third time. Even though I have this worry that my family member or loved one is not well right now, I accept that's how I feel right now. So then we start with a couple of different points. We're going to use 2 fingers, and it doesn't matter which hand. You're going to gently tap in between your eyebrows, and we're going to say this worry and anxiety I have about my loved one. And you're going to go on the side of the eye, the anxiety that I feel about the unhealthy loved one. Under the eye, and you can specify who this loved one is, I am feeling so nervous about this person. Under the nose, I want them to be as healthy as they can be. On the chin, I am feeling so worried about this family member or loved one. On the chest, this feeling that I have for anxiety for my loved one. Under the arms, I feel so helpless about my loved one's health. On top of the head, I feel so nervous about my loved one's health. Take a deep breath and let it go. Just notice the sensation. So for me, the tension is still in my head, but it's around a 4 rather than a 5. So it's shifted a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another round of tapping, and I hope you join me. And just notice if you had a shift at all with the anxiety related to your loved one. So we're going to start at the eyebrow point again. I feel this anxiety in my body. On the side of the eye, I don't want to feel this anxiety. Under the eye, it feels so out of control to worry about my loved one. Under the nose, it is safe to feel this in my body. On the chin, I am so worried about my loved one. On the chest, but I want to be strong for my loved one. Under the arms, it is safe to let this feeling go. On top of the head, my body can let this feeling go. Take a deep breath and let it go. And again, just kind of notice if you've had a shift if your numbers went down or if they stayed the same. There are times when people do experience different things as they're tapping. You might experience a different sensation somewhere else in your body. You want to note that, and you might want to continue doing tapping with that particular sensation. You might notice that there was a shift in the particular sensation that you were concentrating on. You also might notice that there were some images that came up in your head while you were doing this. You may feel some sadness because you're just so feeling out of control with this situation. You might notice colors or images, so make note of that. And we're going to do one last round of tapping. But again, you can repeat this video and do it as many times as you want to. And each time you do it, hopefully your numbers will get less and less so that you can be more focused on your loved one and not feel as anxious and stressed about the situation. You can be more clear in your head. So we're going to do one last round. We're going to start again at the eyebrow point. This feeling that I have in my body related to the health of my loved one. On the side of the eye, it is safe to feel this way. Under the eye, I can let this feeling go. Under the nose, it is safe to let this feeling go. On the chin, it is safe to let this feeling go. In the chest, my body does not have to experience this, and I can let it go. Under the arms, I can let this feeling go. On top of the head, my body is letting this feeling go. Take a deep breath and let it out. So this technique will help to ground you so that you are not as stressed for your loved one. You can help them more by being there and present and being able to help them make decisions that they need to make. Or you can just be there to listen if they need somebody to talk to. So I hope that this helps, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to be doing many more videos related to health and wellness and trying to release the tension and anxiety from our bodies. So I hope that this helped you. I hope that you join us in future videos, and I hope that you subscribe. And please share this with anybody that you feel needs it. Thank you. I'll see you soon.